ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad hits. Subscribe.
Bet you don't know the square root of 616. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends Wave 1 Supervillain Xemnu Build-A-Figure Waves Arcade. If you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Search your feelings, you know it be true.
Dorkside Toys is a store for you. Link below. While you're down there, I ask you to please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as a notification bell, and we have a new segment called Why I Give a Shark. To be honest with you, I don't know too much about this character. I'm happy to add another X-Men villain to my collection, and we'll get into depth with this character a little bit later on when we look at the head sculpts. Alright, not looking too bad with this packaging over here, and you can see on the side we have a nice image of Arcade, and then you get that full image right over here on the back. I really like that backdrop over there. There's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. There's the other figures from the wave. Then you have Arcade on this side. No logo on the top. Not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Arcade out of the packaging. I'll talk about the things that I like and the things that I don't like. But first, let's get a closer look at the accessories. Well, accessory anyway, not counting the bonus lint. He does come with the Build-A-Figure piece, and there are two head sculpts, but I do like how this cane looks, especially with this nice soft baby blue orb right here at the top, and then the plastic has some nice gold that has a shimmer to it. So that's pretty cool. Not super vibrant gold, but shiny enough. So I didn't think Arcade actually had mutant abilities. I looked it up on Wikipedia and it said that he had telekinetic powers, so I didn't know he could do that, but I do know that he's a super genius. He uses his gifts with technology to create Murder World and all the bizarre funhouse traps for killing over there, even though he does like to leave a chance for his victims to survive. And he's got a very boyish look in the comics, more boyish than the face that I'm seeing right over here. I wish they made his face a little bit wider and made him look just, I don't know, a little bit younger. It kind of adds to the creepy factor of the whole guy's theme and everything, but I think this head sculpt does look pretty good. I want to thank Dorkside Toys for replacing the first one that came in, because yeah, double eyebrows. I've heard a double rainbow, but never a double eyebrow. So yeah, I'm glad that that got replaced. Thanks so much, you guys. But yeah, this head sculpt, aside from, you know, the face not being wide enough, I think it looks pretty good. I really like the hair, so that looks great. No paint detail in it or anything, but it looks fairly solid the way it is. I do like it. Then he does come with an alternate head sculpt. Even though I'm not very familiar with the contemporary version of Arcade, I do like this a lot. I like that menacing grin right there. The teeth look really good. I like how you can see the blue in his eyes. The hair looks great, so this could almost double as a Cletus Cassidy. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember Cletus Cassidy having hair like this. His hair is super curly. What am I saying? It's just that I really like the smile. It's like this center part of the face could be a Cletus Cassidy, right? Right? I don't know, but either way, it looks pretty good. Now, this body mold, we've seen this chameleon body mold so many times already. We got, you know, the same thing going on, except with the Professor X coat and vest right over here, and you can see that we've got an added bow tie, which looks really good with those red dots on it. You can see the touches of green. So all the paint apps look very clean on this, and that rhymed. But it's important those paint apps look clean, because there's not a lot of paint apps on this thing. It's mostly a white chameleon body mold figure. You can see, you know, right hand for holding that cane, left hand's wide open right there. You do have these new unique boots right here. I believe they're supposed to have yellow stars on them. I could be wrong about that, but I do like how the paint came out. Again, the paint applications on this is really what it's all about. So aside from that whole double eyebrow fiasco, everything's looking pretty good. I'm not going to go through all the articulation on the figure, really just the new parts right here. For instance, with the new long-haired head sculpt, you can only get Arcade's head to look up just that much, just a little bit. It'll move down, shift forward and back. You can turn side to side, and a little bit of head tilting. And with the other head sculpt, you can get them to look all the way up, so that's pretty cool. And it will look down, side to side, and head tilting right there as well. The torso, we've seen this before, but it will still crunch forward and back. You get the waist swivel. The ankles will move down. They do move up just a little bit, and beautiful ankle pivot. Now, to measure out this Arcade figure, you can see that it is standing just a bit under the 6.5-inch mark. And then for a size comparison, you could see Arcade next to the chameleon figure, and then we have the Fox Films Professor X with the same vest right over there, as I mentioned earlier. And then here's Arcade next to another X-Men villain. We have Mojo. And I feel like these two characters are very similar to each other, right? Is there a huge difference between Murder World and Mojo World? Well, I guess this is more like TV-centric, and this is more amusement park, funhouse-centered, but kind of similar. No. And here's Arcade next to one of the X-Men that he's fought. We have Nightcrawler right over here. This figure has grown on me since I've picked it up. I think I didn't like it as much as I do right now, but yeah, I really like this Nightcrawler figure. And then here's the Arcade figure next to one of the Prime to the First Arcade display dios right over here. Thank you guys so much again. These are badass, and I had to put these two side by side. I mean, come on, it's an X-Men Arcade next to Arcade. You get it. I had to do it. But if you want to pick one of these up, link in the description below. And then for not a size comparison, I just want to know what this long-haired Arcade head sculpt will look like on the Absolute Carnage figure, and it actually kind of looks pretty cool. I know it's not accurate, but I don't know, still kind of neat. And then here's Arcade next to the other figures from this wave that I've already reviewed. We have the Red Skull, we have the AIM Scientist Supreme, we have Lady Deathstrike, Dormammu, and the Hood. Now wait to get to the Ursa Major wave. These figures are dope! And then here's Arcade next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So what do? Tell jokes? Guess my weight? Introduce tortured animals into a tiny circle space? Ron Howard impersonate? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please show some love to the channel by hitting that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thanks to all these people over here that support this content via the Tron. If you're interested in signing up and helping make this channel grow, check it out. Link below. This figure is okay. I mean, I like it. I like having a new character in my collection, so I don't have a real problem with it. And I like the two head sculpts as well. I want to show off, you know, the crazier long-haired head sculpt. And I'm not going to have them displayed with it. I'm going to use the other one, and I like that head sculpt more, but it's still needs some work. I still have minor complaints, really, but I still like having the figure. I'm happy to have a new character in the collection every time, so I can't harp on it too much, even though we've seen this body mold a lot. For the price point of around 23 to 25 bucks, I'm going to give this Arcade figure a Sud rating of...
It's not too bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comment section below. Is this a pass? This is a figure that you could just easily vanilla pose and throw up on the shelf, and he'll serve his purpose, right? You know, so I can understand why people would pass on it, but for me, I like having it. I want to know what you think. Let me know. If you want to follow me on social media, you can find me over on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok, and I will catch you guys later. Peace!
I need new figure today. Hey.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face,